Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm here with my husband and we're gonna do a video that is most recommended and a lot of people do while they're pregnant. So we have a list of names here, but we decided to do the names we love but we will not be using. So from this video on, we're gonna start doing like hints on every video what our baby's name is. So in this video there will be a hint, but we won't tell you the hint. So you guys can try to figure out the name before he's born. We will be doing a name reveal towards the end. I haven't decided whether I want to do it before or after. But we're going to go ahead and get started and we'll just alternate back and forth. So, catch my breath. I'll go first and then you read one.
Okay.
And you give the reason why you like it. Okay?
All right.
So, the first name that I really liked, we were going to go with, even if it was a boy or not, but then we changed our mind, was Jackson. It's like Jaxton. People always get it wrong. They say Jackson or something else, but I liked it. It was different. And me and him, we both have common names, so we wanted something different for our child, which is still that way. Our child's name is different, but it's not the same. We didn't go with it. So that's what happened on that one. Go ahead.
The next name that was one of the ones that was on the list was Omar. That was my suggestion. The only reason why I really liked it was it's short and it's not used as much anymore. And that's something that I know is very unordinary. So I thought it would, kind of be a good match.
Okay. The next one is Malachi. This one has a lot of meaning to my heart on this one. We didn't go with it. A lot of these names we did not go with because they did not start with a J. That was like one of our big thing. We wanted our baby's name to start with a J. So, a lot of these names got ruled out because they didn't have a J. Because both our names, my name's Jordan, his real name is Juan, but he doesn't go by that, but it's a J and a J, so we wanted a J to match. But Malachi is really close to my heart. It's also out of the Bible. Just something that I really wanted, but we decided not to go with that name either.
Now, the next name on the list was Jax. Kind of like Jackson.
It goes with, yeah.
It kind of goes with it, but as we thought about it more, we're kind of like, well, we kind of have a family member in the name. His name is Braxton, so it's kind of a little too close, so.
Yeah, and then Jax just kind of is a short version of Jackson, so it falls in the same category there. The next one I liked was Jonah. I like this name from a movie, but Jonah starts with the J, yes. That was one of the ones that came up with the J's. Jonah is both boy or girl. My name is Jordan, so it's both boy or girl. I don't necessarily like that. Because growing up, I had a lot of boys with my name that is spelt my way. And I've heard a lot of boys with Jonah, but it was kind of just to me, it kind of felt more girlish. But it just didn't feel right for my child's name. Or our child's name. Go ahead with the next one.
All right, and then the next name after that was Leander. Which Leander, it kind of has a lot of meaning in my heart. I have a really good friend that, we just kind of started out as co-workers, and the weird thing was, everybody starts out at a job new, right? Well, out of everybody there, this guy was the only one that really came out to me, and he was all like, hey man, my name is, Leander. I was like, oh, okay, that's awesome, We got to hang out, got to know each other more, and it's kind of weird to say, but he was really the only one there that was really there for me.
The thing on that name for me was if you guys aren't ever friends again, because you're kind of carrying that name for your child, and so that's a name that he needs to give his son, instead of his friend give him a son, instead of we give our child. But that was more like a middle name for us, for the boy's name, because we didn't really have a lot of boys' names. We just had stuff picked out that were first and middle. So the next one he liked, it was Javier, right? Javier. That's a obviously Spanish name. I don't know why'd you like that one?
I just kind of liked it because, it's very common, but it's kind of something that we're going to come up with something very different as the middle name. So I think that one's really the one that caught our eye. You know, something kind of common, and then have a different like middle name that kind of stood out. So that was what was going to put the difference on that. But you know, I guess we didn't decide to really go with that name, so it all worked out in a way. But like I said, we're not really going to tell you the name of the baby now, but we will give hints. But
Go ahead.
next name on there was Rolando. I actually picked that name out too. Reason why I say it was, it's kind of like weird to say,
That
but
one's given.
I mean, it's kind of given. Starts with an R, which I mean, it's kind of like the last name, but is very unlikely nowadays. But it is in a way, if you know what I mean. If you watch soccer, then there's a lot of them named Rolando, Ronaldo, kind of that kind of thing. But that's what kind of got my eye, because I mean, we're not really, we're not really tall, so I'm not saying, you know, tall people have the upper hand, but usually most people that play basketball are tall, so you know, he's not going to be too tall now. But you know, if you play soccer, that'd be a good name. But like I said, it wasn't one of the ones we decided to choose, so it was a good runner.
The next two names, they kind of go together. This is like the very first name I ever picked out for a boy. It's Landon, and then the next one is Carter. I like both names. Carter's been way overused, which I want to make it have something unique that wasn't like used all the time. And then Landon, I've heard a few times and spelt different ways. I always liked Landon, but again, it doesn't start with a J, so that was kind of, both of them were ruled out. Carter, I do like still for middle name, but I don't think I want to put that on my kid, because almost everyone that I know, Facebook-wise, they at least have a Carson or a Carter in their like family, and it's really like overused the last couple of years, so that kind of ruled out there. Want to do the last one?
Yeah, I think the last one is something that we both kind of agreed upon, but the name was Grayson.
But the name, I actually, a lot of my friends, they have dogs and they name their dogs Grayson. I have a lot of people that have kids that their boy's name is Grayson, spelled with an EY or an AY. It's a very unique name, but it's also being overused. Like everything unique that they find in 1 year is being overused. So our name is pretty unique, but it's not overused. So I didn't want my kid to have the name of somebody else, which in the world it probably will happen, but not, I'm hoping not in the same grade or stuff like that. Like how I had to go through school and have like some Jordan N, Jordan S, Jordan whatever. It was annoying. I want my baby to have something different.
And I think one of the fallouts on my book for that name was, I have a really good friend of mine, which I never really thought about it, but he does have a pet, and his name is Grayson. So I was kind of like, you know, I don't want to get him mistaken or feel awkward, you know.
Yeah. Those are our names that we love, but we won't be using. The hint, we already let go of the hint in this video. We let go of a couple. If you didn't catch them, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to tell you the hint. In the other videos, I will give straight up hints, like it starts with this, it's this, but in this video, you kind of got to figure it out yourself, because I am going over names that would not be our baby's name.
Yeah.
But we'll have more videos to come on my pregnancy and everything. I'm about, what, almost 20, I'm 22 weeks
22 weeks.
A couple days. So we're getting there.
22 weeks.
But I hope to see you guys in my next video. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks, guys.